Hi friends, this is Tahir Hussain. A very warm welcome to my YouTube channel once again, and thank you for being here again. If it's your first time, click on the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel so you get all exciting videos from me. So that's extremely interesting for you if you like the content I'm creating around becoming unstoppable, around wealth and everything else. Okay, so today what I want to do is I want to talk about wealth. What is wealth itself? So wealth means a lot of things. Wealth means abundance of anything in that industry, in that area, whether it's health, whether it is relationship, and whether it is money. And I want to focus today about money and wealth and some of the taboos, some of the don'ts that people think equals wealth. So let's check that out. So you might have heard of the phrase that fake it till you make it. And I personally believe that because of the digital technology, the social media, and the world we are living in, that is not true. And the reason is because in the process of faking it, let's drive $1 million car or $500,000 car that we believe we cannot afford, but looks cool on the social media or taking pictures with them so others think you're rich is absolutely wrong. In fact, that kind of thought process, if that's the intention, will take you away from becoming wealthy. Understand that. So that's very important. Fake it till you make it doesn't work. Faith it, have faith, along with the action plan, the mindset, and the heart set of doing something will help you get on the journey to becoming wealthy. What is important to understand is the fact that you have to internalize at the core of who you are and what you do and what you believe in by letting people know. For example, you can say that I drive a Nissan Sunny, Toyota Corolla, a Ford, whatever that is, or I don't even have a car because I cannot afford one. And that could be a message for your social media audience out there. It doesn't have to be the catchy, flashy attraction to get them in for all the wrong reasons. That's not what it should be. It should be honesty, integrity, and truth, right? So that's number one. The second taboo that I want to talk about is the society's pressure on the perceived value of what wealth and richness means. For example, driving an absolutely luxurious car. Now, don't get me wrong, I don't have anything against great cars, against great homes, against lifestyle, against traveling in the upper class, and I love all of that stuff. But if you are doing that, if you have a house because you believe that having a house will make your neighbors wow you, will make the society think that you have made it, then that is absolutely the wrong intention if your numbers do not add up. If you are in a negative cash flow so that your family, your neighbors, and everyone else in your community thinks you are successful, thinks you are rich, and that is more important than a negative cash flow, then you're absolutely 100% wrong. Because the wealthy do not make it that way. If you feel wearing branded is important, so people will look at you and think, wow, Gucci and all the other brands that you have, or the watches and everything else, means that you must be really rich. If that is the intention and your bank balance, your asset value shows otherwise, then you are in an absolutely dangerously wrong place. when it comes to creating wealth. In fact, you will never, ever be able to become wealthy by doing what I just said. Let that digest it. So your question is, Tahir, what do you think I should do? What you should do is, number one, be honest. Be honest to yourself. Be honest to your community and get started. I rather have you buying assets than liabilities. I rather have you buying studio apartments, 1 bedrooms, 2 bedrooms, whatever works in your class, gold, stocks, bonds, oil and gas, silver, whatever you need to have in your asset class that the social media, that the society cannot see. That's a lot more important in terms of getting on the journey to creating wealth and have all those assets and money work for you than to go out and start pretending to be someone you are not. That's the hard message. Now, again, by all means, if your assets are working, you've got a positive cash flow, your passive income is up and running, and you have all the luxuries in life, by no means that's a bad thing. It's the money you made. You decide to choose what you want to do with it. But if you are doing it because of the wrong reasons, so you could impress someone into letting them know that you are wealthy, is absolutely wrong. Wealthy people do not do that. Next time you buy a piece of clothing, check out Bill Gates, check out Warren Buffett, check out Mark Zuckerberg, check out Tony Robbins, check out Dean Graziosi, and so many more of those names out there. Check them out. These people, of all the people, are the ones who could dress the way most of us are dressing today, or buying things that are a liability without having the wealth. Once you make it, do it. But if you haven't done it, please do not do it. Yes, the society will perceive you as someone who is not rich. Yes, the society will look at you as someone who is struggling to make it big, and use that pain, if that's what you feel, use that reality, because it is true, to take yourself, your skills, your investment capabilities to the next level of growth, your income earnings to the next level of growth. But do it from a point of being honest with yourself. That is extremely important on the journey to creating wealth. One of the things I teach in becoming unstoppable is, while you should have a rich mindset, if car is something you love, if great handbags and jewelry is something you absolutely adore, are passionate about, and you love, I'm not saying give up on that. I'm saying go for it. Use that as an aspiration and inspiration to grow to the next level by creating enough wealth to go and buy these items. So when people look at you, they're not looking at you as someone who is broke, who is trying to fake it to make it, but they look at you as someone who has actually done it. And that's why you're doing it. Don't do it because of the clothes or the car. And the last part about one of the wealth taboos is the fact that no piece of any materialistic thing should be your definition of success. See, unfortunately, the society has conditioned us to believe in a certain way, and if that certain way is matched, you become successful. But that's not true about creating wealth, right? And that conditioning involves liabilities like having 5 cars, 10 cars, three racing cars, all of that, having homes that give you a negative cash flow. No, that's not wealth. None of that is wealth. Usually the real wealth you won't be able to see. Yes, it's true. For a couple of months to a couple of years, people may not even realize that. So when you do get a car, a shirt, a watch, a jewelry, a handbag, or anything else, make sure you understand that is not what defines you. Always remember that all the materialistic thing you have, you wear on yourself, the real treasure is you. Not the clothes, not the watch, not the jewelry, not the handbag, not the car, not the house. Take great pride and pleasure in honoring yourself for your hard work that you made it big. Do that, but don't let these things define you and limit you to understanding that that is what success is defined by. Success is defined by creating abundance in creation of wealth, in the context of wealth. That's what wealth creation is all about, the abundance. Knowing that you have so much to give, so much to spend, than the money that you earn passively or actively. That is true abundance in wealth. And then use that wealth to go shopping, to make yourself feel awesome, to celebrate, to live the lifestyle you want to live, so on and so forth. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. Unfortunately, most of us have got it wrong. Most of us thought we will go and buy a couple of liabilities, great cars, and we'll fake it and fake it and fake it till we make it, without realizing that in the world of wealth creation, these are all the wrong philosophies and formulas that we are actually using, which will not help us in creating wealth. It will deplete us. It will exhaust us in creating wealth. Always remember that. You can either make yourself happy, or you can either make your society, the community happy when it comes to wealth, because they will put you in a box and they will define you by that box. And if you get defined by that box, you're not going to be wealthy. So you have to break the paradigm of being out of that box. When anyone looks at it, they're like, oh, poor guy or poor girl, they still didn't make it. While they don't realize what you're doing in terms of building your assets. And that's still okay, to take that pressure while they have no clue what you're doing, to one day when you have the cars, the luxuries, because now you've made it. Now they would look at you and say, wow, that's amazing. How did you do it? Because you were all of that. Because you were busy building your wealth, not just trying to impress someone in a community, in a society, in a family. Take revenge from someone who thinks you're poor. If someone thinks you're poor and you feel you're poor, then you are poor. You get it? So take full inventory about who you are, and do not get caught up in the societal, community, family taboos on what wealth should look like. So that's my message for you today in this particular session. Again, if you like this stuff, click on like, click on subscribe if it's your first time, and you'll have a lot more exciting videos coming out on personal growth, on wealth creation, how I did it, how I made it big, becoming unstoppable, becoming a millionaire. And I look forward to seeing you on my next video. Take care and God bless you all. Bye for now.